What's the name of Dada's YouTube channel?
Big Chug, Big RV.
Yep. What's going on, guys? So I'm going to be getting rid of these Ford factory mud flaps. They're pretty cheap, they're real flimsy, they don't even fit real straight. I'll be putting on something a little better. So I am installing these Weathertech no-drill dually mud flaps on my truck. They should go on really simple, so we'll see how these things work and get them installed. So the first thing you need to do is remove these grommets. I added an extra fastener here when I put these on. These aren't the factory ones that actually came on the truck. The ones that came on the truck had a badging template from the dealership. So the way you pop these out is you simply pop this little centerpiece out right here, and then the whole grommet will pull out after that. Like that. And I'm going to do that for all of these. You can see all the dirt that's accumulated in these holes over the last year. A little grommet puller makes life a little bit easier. You just have to get it started. I'm going to use my little impact ratchet here to get the other ones out. So you can see the old mud flap there, new mud flap here. This one essentially uses all the existing locations, except I'll have to put some retainer clips on the back. Here are the retainer clips. They'll slide behind here and around the inside of this. That way, once you fasten it to the outside, it'll tighten up against this entire assembly here. Okay, so just take the clip, pop it into place like that. Then I'll do the rest of them. Looks like I have 3 that go up the side here. There we go, those 3. And there's one already right here, so I'm going to throw this one down here at the end. And then there's also a hole right here. But because a retainer clip won't fit over here, I'm going to use the existing grommet that kind of pushes in through that spot. Now I've hung the mud flap back up. I've temporarily held it in place with one of the screws up here and a washer. And I just need to go around and tighten all of them and then put the fastener back in down here. That's pretty much it for this side. Okay, so I got the rest of them ready to go. Just got to tighten them. And then have to put the last push grommet down here. So I got the grommet in, just have to slide the retainer clip in. And there we go. And then I forgot there's one more little screw down here that has to come out, but you can push the actual flap out of the way to get to that one. Okay, so I've put the last fastener in under here, and it simply goes through this piece, through a little kind of a spacer in there, and then to a bolt on the back. Very simple, and it stabilizes the whole assembly. It's kind of amazing actually how much that one fastener stabilizes all of this. It's surprising how much quicker this process is when you've done the other side. This whole thing doesn't really take long in the first place, but it's even quicker when you've just finished one side. So I've taken all the fasteners off, just have to put the mud flap up and secure it down. So that's it. I got both sides installed. Turned out really good. They look a lot better than the factory ones. Glad to finally have them. You may recall I had a similar product, I believe from Husky, installed on a previous truck, and these look very similar. Turned out really good. Super easy to install. They take about maybe 15 minutes per side, only because you got to remove the old fasteners, put the new ones in. Very sturdy. They look really good. Anyways, guys, I will put a link in the description of this video if you want some of these. They work really well, they're built really well, and quite frankly, they match the profile of the truck really well. Guys, if you haven't had a chance, please take a moment, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up. We'll talk to you again very soon.